Okay, Laura, let's help you with the interview prep for your panel interview. So you've already done part one, which is you've gathered the names of the people that you will be interviewing with. That's great. So next thing is go view their profile on LinkedIn. That will generate a profile view, and many people will notice that. Second thing is you're going to go find a recent post that they made and like it, and then make a thoughtful comment on that, and then send them a connection request. And in that connection request, say that you look forward to working with them and to the interview, and you'd like to go ahead and set up a connection with them, something like that. Okay. So now check out their social media. Generally LinkedIn is enough, but Facebook and Twitter, if you want as well, that's fine. But find something unique that you can call out. That would be a really good thing. Make sure that you understand their role as well. So fully understand, what does that role look like? What do they seem to do? And that kind of thing, right? Now, before, and this is for each person. Now, I believe you have three people that you're interviewing with. So this is a little bit of work, but this is something that probably they've never seen in their life, and probably no one has done. Like rarely has this probably ever been done. So I think this is a little bit risky, and it's also something that could be really effective for you. Okay, so here we go. Send them after you've done all the stuff that I already said, and you're gonna have to rewatch this like 7 times probably. But you're going to send them two interesting questions via email before the interview, probably like 2 days before the interview. Okay, send them two interesting questions about their role, about their focus, or what gets them going, from a work perspective, or maybe it could be questions about what do you think is really important to them with regard to this position that you're interviewing for, right? And maybe it could be a combination of those things. I do think that last one probably should be one of them, but I think send them two questions, right? Nothing burdensome. The next thing is send them two ideas of how you can help them in the role that you're interviewing for, and then include a story of a transformation that you've made that would maybe be relatable to their type of role, something that you've impacted before. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to kind of recap this really quick, not the whole LinkedIn process, but after that. So send them an email with two interesting questions. Let's say I hope 2 days before the interview. Okay, and this is going to show incredible preparation and thoughtfulness, likability. There's so many psychological things that you're going to do here. You're framing it. You're also going to cause a little bit of office scuttlebutt as each person mentions that this has happened to them. Um, and then you're going to send them two ideas about how you can help them in the role, and then include a story. Remember, the story is really what hooks us. I don't know why. It's in our DNA. We love stories. Okay, so do that. Now you've got, I think, three people you're interviewing with. Each one of them is going to get that same thoughtful message, and you're not going to copy the other people on that, right? That's a personal one-to-one between you and them. Okay. Next, the night before your interview, create a one-page interview guide, probably in Word. Maybe you can PDF it if you want, make it look nice, put your picture on there. That's fine. These almost like a work reference document, right? Like our one pager. Um, but you're going to create a one-page interview guide that consolidates the things that I gave you earlier, right? The same three emails that you wrote, you're going to consolidate those into one page, into a final document that everybody can see all of the things that you communicated earlier via email. And I've done this type of thing on site before. I can't even tell you. I literally dominated the room. I haven't done. I kind of did. Yeah, actually did do this similar to this in a panel Zoom interview as well. But this is a little bit of a hybrid of what I've done before. But the preparation, the thoughtfulness, the personal aspect of this, uh, the ability to weave in stories, all of that is going to be really really great here. Okay. And then as you start the interview, just warmly let everybody know that, hey, I sent all of you guys last night this document that consolidates how I had communicated with you guys earlier, some questions and examples for each one of you. I wanted to let you know I have all those here. I have this one page version of that, of all those pulled together. You guys can feel free to leverage that and utilize this during the interview. I'll kind of be using it as a reference as well in this discussion today. Okay, so that's kind of my pre-preparation. The next thing you can do is, after the interview, of course, you're going to send the thank you email and all the things. but I think it would be fun as an experiment. And by the way, all my stuff is risky. Okay, so I could blow it with what I'm about to give you here. But what you could do is send a $5 digital gift card to each one of them, and just say, "Hey, I wanted to give you buy you a cup of coffee to thank you for your time and to help you have enough caffeine to make sure you're properly considering my candidacy." Ha ha ha. Thanks again for the time, etc. So anyway, you're kind of wrapping up. So what you've done now is on the front end and during the interview and on the back end, you've done things that give you advantages. And there's so many psychological things that you're typing into by doing that. So anyway, good luck. And by the way, do your version of this and then let us know how it went.